Yeah, I got the game all in my hand. Ooh.
Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only post show that matters and the only universe mode that matters. I am Christian.
And I'm Jesse.
And man, we just had an epic first pay-per-view in Monday Night Raw's Backlash. I'm gonna be honest, man. A couple results going away that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
But that's part of the show.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the
Part
game.
of universe mode.
I'm glad, man. This season has really went off to the races, and from what we've seen, we're in store for a hell of a year. This was Monday Night Raw's first pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
First, Backlash created arena. We created a whole card of just greatness today, and did it live up to greatness? Did it fall short? Well, that is for the fans to decide. But today in the post show, we're going to talk about what just happened, the outcome of matches, where we can possibly take this, our Discord, and so much more. So guys, let's talk. We started the show off with John Cena in a Money in the Bank qualifying match against Xavier Woods.
Yeah, what a look. What a look for Xavier Woods. He got the job done. To sum it up real quick, what a great opportunity for Xavier Woods. You beat John Cena and you enter yourself in the Money in the Bank qualifying match in 2 weeks. What a performance. I don't care how he got it. He beat him clean.
In the beginning of the match, I said that beating John Cena is just as big of a look as being in the Money in the Bank match and winning that briefcase. And truthfully, what of a look he just got. He pinned John Cena. He hit him with the Fall of Woods, or Lost in the Woods, and then hit him with an elbow drop, and
pinned John Cena.
You slipped up.
Yeah, I should have used my resiliency, but I was comfortable. It was obviously the first.
Comfortable?
I mean, I guess not. I'm not comfortable that I lost that and made John Cena 0-3. But
0-3, man. I traded the horn for a guy who's 0-3. That hurts. And truth be told, would have loved for him to win the Money in the Bank, and I gotta figure out a reboot strategy for John Cena. Who's his next opponent?
I mean, honestly, I don't really look at all of his losses bad in a
Riddle,
negative
Walter,
way.
Woods.
Yeah, maybe Woods. No offense. I mean, he just became a superstar. Honestly, I think he's probably has a better superstar realm right now than Kofi and Big E. Even though Kofi and Big E are my champions right now. But to have a clean victory over John Cena, bro, I think Xavier Woods could possibly even win the whole thing in that 8-man ladder match and maybe even become world champion, because he's never had a solo championship all by himself. He's all on Raw by himself. Mm-hmm. Could he get it done? He just beat a legend in John Cena. Can he win that briefcase and become a world champion in this season of WWE 2K22?
It's funny. I said it in the beginning of the year, and I didn't think I'll have to repeat it too much, but I'm going to repeat it one more time. That first match is very important. You either start off 1-0 or 0-1. John Cena started off 0-1, now he's 0-3.
Yeah, I'm honestly...
Woods is 1-0, and by the time he's 2-0, he might have that championship if he plays his cards right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And the other thing for John Cena, he's wrestled for so many years. Him putting over people like Woods, even though obviously he tried to win the match. Same thing with Walter and Riddle, the former WWE champion. We'll get into that later on in the show. But to give a guy a victory, especially to Xavier Woods, who I feel like loves being in the WWE, that victory, nothing to shine away from as John Cena, because he plays a part in that. Obviously, he plays a part in Riddle getting that victory. Obviously, it led him to being the champion at Elimination Chamber. And Walter getting a big victory over John Cena, too. He's in that space, or that realm right now, where Cena could put over other things.
But, what if he goes 0-4?
As one of the top picks in the draft, and he's on your roster, I don't know. It's up to you. I could never let go of John Cena.
Listen, man, he's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He is. I can't call him a superstar. Superstar, I feel like, is a word that limits who John Cena is. The man is the biggest star in the galaxy, in the universe of WWE. But right now, the star isn't shining too bright, and I'm interested to see where he takes the rest of his season. Super interested to see where Xavier Woods can take this win. As the booker of Monday Night Raw, we'll find that out. But man, let's talk about a win and what a win that was for Rhea Ripley. She submitted Sasha Banks, this time clean as day, middle of the ring. Sasha Banks even had her in a similar predicament where she had her on the outside in the bank statement. This time, Rhea Ripley didn't tap.
Nope.
And ultimately, Sasha Banks took another L. She's starting off a little, I can't say rough, but the back of the line she must go, I imagine.
I mean, she's 0-2 against the champion, and that sucks. Like I was saying during that match, though, like, you have a great roster in your women's division. Liv Morgan, you got Becky Lynch, you got Bianca, Asuka, Dakota Kai. You have a lot of women that I would love to see Sasha Banks go against.
Did you say Becky?
Yes, Becky. Oh. Yeah. So anything is possible on that division. You got Naomi too. Like, come on now. Like, your division is deep. Sasha Banks will always be relevant, no matter what show she's on. Bummer that she lost. She looked amazing in this match. She really fought her heart out. But Rhea Ripley, she's a badass. Submitted, obviously, Sasha Banks.
That's all there is to it, isn't it?
And retained the title once again. I'm always going to win every time I'm Rhea Ripley.
What more do we have to say about Rhea Ripley? She had a dominating season last year. She's picking up right where she left off. And my fear, I said it during the match, is she might clear out my whole division. Sure,
she could.
I do have a plethora of women superstars. You named a few right there. We have a Money in the Bank match coming up. As far as other opportunities, though, Rhea Ripley is she's standing pretty tall, pretty lonesome on top of the mountain, and who's gonna knock her off that mountain?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm afraid that I don't know the answer to that question. But speaking of mountains, Mustache Mountain delivered.
Yeah,
Talk about repeating dominance.
I finally climbed.
They do this.
I finally climbed the mountain and prevailed. I really felt like it was a very fun match. I feel like I climbed Mount Everest because I have always sucked with Mustache Mountain ever since I think 2K20 was the first time Trent Seven was introduced into WWE video games. But every time I would use them, I would always make them look like jobbers.
Not by intention.
Not by intention. I just would never just have the chemistry of using Mustache Mountain.
Today felt different?
Today felt different. Tyler Bate is great. Trent Seven picked up the victory. They're very fun. They know when to play defense, obviously use strategy, whatever way possible to get the victory. And Trent Seven got the job done.
Match won, man. I thought I had the match won. There was one spot where I had you.
Tyler was down and Trent was stunned. Yeah.
But Tyler kicked out. And it ultimately ended with Trent Seven finishing me off, and I couldn't kick out, which became the story of the night. I really couldn't kick out. I don't know what's particularly next for Imperium. We do have a fun tag team scene over on Monday Night Raw. But as far as Mustache Mountain goes, they're starting off 2-0. 2-0.
Wait, 2-0?
Yes.
What was their debut match?
Their debut match was against Alpha Academy. Not Alpha Academy. Is that what they go by? Yes, Alpha Academy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I thought. Oh, this was their debut on a pay-per-view.
Yes.
Okay. I could have sworn this was their debut match.
I don't know what's next for them. The Usos are obviously on top of.
They're not ready for the Usos yet, but don't get me wrong, man. I really do think Mustache Mountain and the Usos, with a great storyline this year, could probably be one of your top feuds in your tag team division on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, honestly,
bold prediction, bold statement, but I think it will come true.
I do actually. I think I know what's next for Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. Walter needs a qualifying match.
Oh, for Money in the Bank.
He needs a qualifying match. Tyler Bate, it's yours.
I disagree. I think you give that opportunity to Trent. I mean, he did win. I mean, Trent versus Walter on paper sounds great. We've seen it before. Not in our universe mode, I don't think. Well, no, definitely not, because he's.
You want to see Trent?
I just think he deserves it because he won the match. Imperium almost did beat Mustache Mountain, and Trent prevailed and got the victory. I mean, it's your show, but if I had to just make things interesting, I mean, Xavier Woods is in the match. Why not Trent Seven? That's just my opinion.
Fans, you know what? I agree, Jesse. Trent Seven will be facing Walter on the next episode of Monday Night Raw winner. Moving on to the Money in the Bank match.
Okay.
Walter has had an impressive run so far in his singles career. Cena being your last win. Trent Seven, this is his solo match of his career.
For sure.
This is gonna be the one that could put him over the hill. I'm excited. You gave me new ideas. Let's do the thing. But man, I'm glad we talked about that mountain. It's time to talk about the Intercontinental Championship match. The table match involving the head of the table, Roman Reigns. He lost.
Again.
My farm got traded for John Cena and Roman Reigns. And they got a combined 0 wins.
Yeah. We're a few pay-per-views into the season for WWE 2K22 on the only universe mode that matters. But it's real simple, man. I really didn't think Samoa Joe was going to put Roman Reigns through a table. I really thought Roman Reigns was going to win this match, truthfully, even though I was Samoa Joe. But Samoa Joe, anytime he had Roman Reigns' back, he was German suplexing him, and it got the job done here tonight.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns got suplexed.
You didn't even know it was in the corner, and that was Roman Reigns' fault. He put it in the corner. They all got ahead of themselves. That's what happens in a table match. You got to watch where you step. I said it in the match.
At all times.
A slip away might cost you the entire match, and ultimately, ring placement costed Roman Reigns a victory, and now he's 0-2 to kick off the universe mode.
Mm-hmm.
He's not getting a qualifying match.
He doesn't.
I don't know what's next for Roman Reigns. I'm going back to the drawing book. Samoa Joe, he moves on. I don't know. Fans, do you want to see them fight again? Do you want to see a pinfall need to be done? We've seen so much talk. Jesse, how do you feel about the talk of Roman Reigns at this point?
Well, he talked his way into the chamber match as the number 1 overall pick. I get that. But he lost. And he pretty much talked his way into being in an Intercontinental Championship match at an exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash for Monday Night Raw, and lost again. I really do think he needs to sit back, and probably sit ringside of the Usos, because they're the only members of the Bloodline who are the champions right now. And maybe, just be laid back for right now. See your options, and obviously those options will come to Roman Reigns, because he still goes by the head of the table, but in this sequence here, you saw Samoa Joe beat him and retain his title. So who will challenge Roman Reigns, or who will Roman Reigns want to challenge in the future? I would love to see these guys go at it again, but right now, I just don't think the time is right now for Roman Reigns, because he just has to prove himself first.
Absolutely, Jess. And I'm going to be real with you. Samoa Joe will be in a qualifying match for Money in the Bank. He's going to move on. Listen, the guy he's held this title. He came into the season with this title. He was a bit upset he wasn't in consideration for the Elimination Chamber. He's going to have the opportunity to get his hands on that briefcase and hold the briefcase in one hand and the championship in the other. That
maybe eventually be a 2-belt Joe.
He might be living the dream that Roman Reigns was hoping to live this season. Do we have a new head of the table?
Possibly. I mean, this could be the start of Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns thought this could have been his farewell match, but no. I mean, Samoa Joe's
still has a lot left in the tank.
Exactly.
But I thought the head of the table was going to be decided in this match. Clearly, Edge has his own thing to say. The Rated R Superstar has once again regained the WWE Championship. He defeated Riddle with one spear.
The only one, which
He is
crazy.
now the new top dog of Monday Night Raw. We've been talking about it all year. This feels like 05, 06 again. Edge is your WWE Champion. Orton is your SmackDown Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, it's crazy times.
Riddle me that!
Yeah, it's crazy times over here. I'm really curious to see how many times Edge has been champion. Add on this one and add on the other one he's had in past universe mode with us. I feel like he's been champion at least probably 10, 11 times in the company. Was just a remarkable performance. Both of these guys feel like they knew each other. They never had a one-on-one match before, but both of these guys, for the first like 10 minutes of the match or so, were countering literally every move. But Edge,
the moment Edge got space,
it was over.
Spear and match.
Over. Yeah, 100%. It was crazy how Riddle didn't kick out, but I mean, hey, Spear is a pretty devastating move.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna thumb push-ups. It's coming.
Whatever
You're not getting the same performance. I let the fans down. I did. I let the fans down. Riddle should have walked out. Reigns should have walked out. And I screwed up. I let Billy Hardcore Gamer down. Banks should have walked out. Listen, I'm a man. I'll take those on the chin. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back better, Jesse. And you better be ready, because whatever plans you got going for SmackDown, I'm going to be thing 1 and thing 2. You tell me what to do, the opposite will happen, because I'm coming to kill.
Okay.
But you got all the power in this episode, man. 4-1, you cleaned my clock.
Yeah.
Clean slate. What a pay-per-view. What a performance from you. Jesse, the performer of the night. Congratulations. But for the fans watching at home, tell me, and you know what, Jesse, you tell me, what did you think was the match of the night tonight?
I mean, I feel like even our subscribers will agree. It was definitely Banks and Rhea Ripley.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great moment was Xavier Woods beating John Cena clean, even though I screwed up not using the resiliency. That's what I get for being too comfortable, I guess.
But, okay, moment of the night, Woods, agreed. Match of the night, Ripley, Banks, agreed. That tag team match was awesome. Mm-hmm. Could have had a chance, but that Banks-Ripley match was just unbelievable. What was, 5 matches, what was the upset of the night?
Probably your performance.
Damn, man. It's a little cold.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of upsetting with the main event, truthfully. But, I mean, anything could happen in this only universe mode that matters. But, yeah, you won the first match. Cool.
I'm coming back better. I'm telling you that right now. All the talk you can talk now is going to remain talk. Because...
Nah, I backed it up before one. In Cali.
Jess, I'm ready for Raw.
All I know is Edge took your title away from Riddle, who was wearing purple and gold, and they were in the state of California. So, Suns did it.
Anything else, Jess?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Well, what a pay-per-view Backlash happened to be. Again, I might have let a few people down. I'm going to eat that on the chin. I'm going to come back better. What would you guys rate Backlash? Me personally, I'm my harshest critic. I'll give it probably like a 7.5 out of 10. You agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be real. The last pay-per-view that SmackDown put on, Unforgiven, closer to 8.59 out of 10. Elimination Chamber was like probably a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank, we need to deliver a 10 out of 10. Man.
Yeah.
We need to do it. We need to do it for the fans. We need to do it for the peoples, because I'm coming back better. I'm going to step it up. I'm going to practice. I'm going to play all the showcase mode possible.
Okay.
My rise, I'm rising to the top. Nobody is stopping Gonzalo.
Yeah, if I had to, is that your name or your?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Show me him before I leave here too. If I had
Jesse,
to,
I'm kicking you out of my house the moment you shut this game off.
If I had to rate your performance, it'd be a 1.
What? I didn't ask for that.
And I'm not done. That's one more victory than the Lakers had in the playoffs. So I'm just coming with fire. I was gonna say you should throw your cranberry juice on me, but you drank it all.
And I'm sad about that.
Because I'm on fire.
And it's not cranberry juice.
You know what?
It's cran
I'm
apple.
on fire like the Suns. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm the.
You're a Knicks fan.
No, I can't talk because the Nets got swept.
You're a Nets. You know what, man? I'm done for the day.
Swept,
Guys, let us know what you thought of the show. But hey, also, join our Discord. Me and Jess just got it started. We actually kind of got it started right before you press record. So we're about to respond back to a bunch of people right now and get the conversation going. We're just trying to, Jess, I never did a Discord before.
No, I've had an account, but I never had like a, talking back to people that know us through our YouTube channel or social media.
I really just want the conversation to continue from what we've done on the universe mode, from what we do in the community post, from what we do in the comment section. Let's carry the conversation over. Give us some ideas. Rate our shows. Tell us, who should be next for Edge? Who should be the next contender? Should Riddle get his rematch? Or
maybe.
Should we move on to bigger things? I don't know. There was 5 more minutes, I think, left to be sought.
Probably
and
another 10.
It seems like they know each other well. I'm interested to see where Monday Night Raw goes, and I'm the man booking it. So you guys can go ahead and carry on the conversation over on the Discord amongst each other, amongst us as well. We'll be there. We'll be active. Man. But as far as this video goes, please, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Ring the bells, get our new updated videos, and we will see you on
the other side of the universe.
Peace.
I'm gonna pour milk all over your hot sauce. That didn't sound
Yeah, I got the game all in my hand, ooh, and yeah, pop out with the drip and make a fan drool. You could risk it if you want, this ain't no fan duel. Yeah, I'm in a Benz cool, yeah, stepping for the breeze.